Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a much requested brand overview video for Pixi. Now there are lots of products on my table. I think they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25-ish. So in order for this to be less than an hour long, what I thought I would do is start with cleansing, work my way through the glow tonic sector, mists, oils, moisturizers, and then masks. I will give you a very brief overview and give you sort of who it's appropriate for, who shouldn't use it. If you have any questions, however, about the formulations, about key ingredients that you worried I might have missed off, or if you want more info, she doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to ask Amanda if she would very kindly jump in onto the comment section below. Amanda, if you are new to my channel and you've just stumbled across this video because you're interested in Pixi, welcome. Amanda is one of my industry wives. The Missus is what I call her. She and I first worked together over 20 years ago at Space NK, and literally, well, actually the blog is what brought us back together, which is lovely. It sounds like we're a married couple, which we kind of are in our heads, but we work really closely together when we're doing events for Pixi and things. But Amanda's brain is, if I tell you she is an encyclopedia of ingredients. If you watch Criminal Minds and you like Spencer, Dr. Spencer Reed, that is Amanda in skincare, and she will take that as the ultimate compliment, which it is. She does not forget. It's almost like she has a picture memory. So if I stumble across something, or if I'm saying, oh, I can't remember, blah, 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 Amanda is your woman. Now she's sitting there watching this going, dude, hello. Let's crack on. Pixi was founded, I think it's almost 20 years ago. I know that the store in Carnaby Street has been around for, I think, 16 years. Again, if any of that is wrong, correct me, sorry guys. Founded by a woman called Petra Strand, who was a makeup artist in London. So they opened in London, opened the store, and then moved to the States because they got massive doors in the States. So they're kind of like, for a while, a brand that was bigger in the US than it was in the UK, even though it was technically a UK brand, if that makes any sense. Now, however, as you all know, they have grown exponentially all around the world. They've had massive success. I'm very happy for them because they put their money where their mouth is. They make the best of the best, but it's affordable, it's not extortionately expensive, and I see what goes into these formulas. And you would be hard pressed to find something of the same quality with the same price point from any other brand. So just going to put that out there. Also, in terms of this video and Pixi and sponsorship, it isn't sponsored in any way. Obviously, I have my relationship with Pixi through the double cleanse, but they don't know what's going in this video. I just said, oh, I should film a brand overview for you guys, and they were like, sweet. Literally, that is our relationship. They're amazing to work with, so I do love them. But you'll see by things that I do and don't mention that it's going to be my usual unbiased review. Let's carry on. We might as well start with a double cleanse. I won't go into massive detail. You will have seen it in all of my empties videos, my launch video. It's about 16 months old. There are two sides to this cleanser. Side one is a balm that will remove, destroy your makeup SPF, and side two is a cream cleanser that cleans your skin. It is fragrance-free, vegan. There's lots going on here. It is much more than a cleanser. I love it. I am going to give you a running jump at everything else. None of that made any sense. We'll go with it. Lash Nourish Makeup Remover Pads. Now these look like this. These are the favorite of Miss Ava Hirons. They are argan oil and panthenol. They dissolve waterproof eye makeup, so you wouldn't use these, you wouldn't get these too close to your lash line if you wear synthetic lashes like I do, but they are lovely and mild and really soothing and gentle if you want ready-made pads for removing your eye makeup. They're also wet but not soaking wet, so it doesn't drip into your eye, and they don't dry out really quickly. Really nice balance in the middle. I want to do these two because one of these products has become a bestseller on a par with the now iconic Glow Tonic and my good self with the double cleanse. This is Glow Mud Cleanser. Looks like this. This is 5% glycolic acid. It is in a clay base. It is, the main ingredient, however, is aloe vera juice. It is soothing, cleansing, leaves the skin smooth. Once you start using this, it becomes very addictive. Now this is very much a second cleanse or a morning cleanse. You're not going to put this around your eyes to take your eye makeup off. That would be Sting City. But this is used by me, Ava and Jim. 3 of us love it. 3 very different skin types. Cannot recommend highly enough. It is consistently selling out. Despite Pixi getting it out there on the shelves, it is one of those products within the range. I think if there's a top 5, I'll do a top 5 at the end. This will definitely be in it. So we'll leave it at that and come back. Now this was brought out to be a similar format, but a much more soothing, softening version. This is the Rose Cream Cleanser. This is also rich in the mineral mud, but it does it with chamomile and rose and aloe vera, so it is much more soothing. It's obviously glycolic free. So this is for you. The original glycolic mud cleanser is pretty much any skin type except an uber sensitive. And that is much more like a good, thorough cleanse. Like I'll use it when I've been traveling. I really want to get the day off, as it were. Rose Cream Cleanser is an everyday product. It is brilliant for you if you love a cream cleanser, if you want to have something that is a bit more nourishing but isn't sticky, isn't greasy, and is obviously better suited if you are down the drier end of the scale and you don't fancy using this. However, I wouldn't let it put you off this. It is an amazing product. Okay, let's go into Peel and Polish. Now, Peel and Polish is an enzyme peel scrub, but the scrub element is sugar. It looks like this. It is 6% lactic acid, so you can use it 2 ways. You can use it with the scrub element to give yourself the exfoliating action, or you can put it on, leave it for a few minutes, and the lactic acid will work, so you'll still get some resurfacing without doing the scrub action. So it's kind of a 2-in-1, and again, massively popular. The lactic works like Pac-Man on the skin, so you just get it where it's literally eats away at the surface. Remove it with a warm flannel and your skin feels softer, looks brighter, feels smoother. Another winner. Also, nice shout out to the packaging. Well done, design team, well done. Let's go to the big kahunas. This is the Glow Tonic Brigade. This product basically is the formula that kick-started 100 other knockoff versions, some from reputable brands that should know better. This is Pixi Glow Tonic. It is 5% glycolic acid. It is alcohol free, and it very gently basically removes the very sort of dead surface cells of the skin, and it's mild enough to be used every day. It is not super heavy, it is not super stripping. You won't find that you use it and your face gets really sensitized. You can use it numerous ways. Like I say, you can use it twice a day, you can use it in the evening if you want to. If you use a retinoid in the evening and you want something you can use in the morning, you could use this as your acid toner. If you obviously some people have a more sensitive skin. If you have a more sensitized skin, use it a few times a week, you will still get the benefit. The story of this was it used to come in a pump bottle. If I find the picture, I'll drop it into the video. If not, I'll put it on the blog post. But I have the original picture. In the early days of the blog, I think it was 2012 maybe, Amanda invited me to a Pixi bloggers event in their Fubert's Place store. If you haven't been, you must go. It's just behind Liberty, beautiful store. And she went, sit down. She's always been very bossy. And as she was playing with my face and doing makeup, I looked over on the shelf and I went, what's that? Now at this point, the only acid toner on the market was P50 that I knew of. It was impossible to get hold of. I used to buy it in France. It wasn't fully available in the UK. And I saw it said Glow Tonic and I instantly got, because the wording, let's face it, some brands nail what something does on the bottle perfectly, and this is one of those products, which is why it has spawned a million knockoffs. Some people think if you can't beat them, copy them. And I said, what is that? And she went, oh, Glow Tonic, I've got to show you this. Petra's sister's an esthetician, she makes it by hand, it's glycolic acid. And I was like, oh, is it alcohol? She was like, no, it's a witch hazel. And anyway, we had this conversation, I went home, I used it. I blogged that it was a super affordable, really light heart interpretation of something like a Glow Tonic, although, I mean, of something of a P50, although this was actually out and in a similar time frame. And put it up on the blog, and at the time Pixi were doing this insane offer of like buy one get one half price or buy one get one free. It was like a 2-day offer, which I had no idea about, and we shut them down. They couldn't answer the phone. It went into like a complete overdrive, and that was the Glow Tonic was the first time I saw and recognized the power of the blog. There was pictures of post bags everywhere. They could not make it fast enough. That then became this lovely packaging, also spawned 2 other baby products, as in baby versions. Glow Tonic To Go looks like this. This is a travel version. This is for you if you are getting on an airplane, you don't want to take a liquid. They are pre-soaked pads. They look like this, literally pre-soaked pads. They're exactly the same formula, 5% glycolic acid. I take a few out, I put them in a Ziploc bag, and I'm done. Glow peel pads, not to be confused with Glow Tonic or Glow Tonic To Go. The peel pads are amping it up big time. So when people say, oh, I've used Glow Tonic, I'm moving on to another brand because the Glow Tonic doesn't really do it for me anymore, I'm like, hello, have you heard about Glow peel pads? These are 20% glycolic acid. They look like this. But they also have lactic and salicylic inside. So this is a much more comprehensive peel. When you use these, you will feel the difference in the Glow Tonic and these immediately. You apply them to the skin. Pixi do recommend that you rinse them off. I tend to spritz to neutralize, but all the details will be down. But what I'm going to do is link everything down below so you can see on Pixi's website for more information. That's the Glow Tonic story. So much for trying to keep it, never. Rose Tonic. Now, Rose and Elderflower Nourishing Toner. This was obviously bought out because not everybody can use an acidic toner. This is a nourishing version. It looks like this. This is chamomile, aloe, rose Damascus oil, and hyaluronic acid. Little sneak peek as well. Very shortly, this is coming in the 250 size, like the big Glow Tonic. This is your traditional toner. It's a hydrating essence, if you like. It is a toner that you're going to leave on the skin. It's alcohol-free. So if you like a bit of oomph, you're looking at Glow Mud Cleanser and Glow Tonic. You want the feel of a good exfoliation. You like the brightening effect. If you're either slightly older, slightly drier, or you're more worried about sensitive skins, you want Rose Cream Cleanser and Rose Tonic. You can also mix and match, being Pixi, obviously. I'm trashing the place, never mind. Let's do mists. I'm going to incorporate the mists that aren't actually technically in the skincare section here because I'm always asked about them. It's also getting warm. Pull the sleeves up, get into it. Okay, the skincare mists, as I would call them. Hydrating Milky Mists, hyaluronic acid, and black oak. Now this is for you if you literally need a hyaluronic mist in your regime, your skin gets dry, you like to refresh throughout the day, you want something, because I've said numerous times, if you just spray a bottle of Evian on your face, all you're going to do is dehydrate your skin because the water will evaporate off and take your own moisture with it. Something like this prevents that happening. This acts as almost, think of this as a liquid spray moisturizer. It's the easiest way of thinking about it. Everyone can use this. Normal, dry, combination, acneic, sensitive, spotty, rosacea. Everybody can use this. Vitamin Wake Up Mist. I tend to use this when it's an energizing facial mist. It looks like this. I tend to use this before I'm filming. I use it if I'm out and about and I've been traveling a lot, and when you feel like really tired, when you're jet lagged. This is my jet lag mist. Oh, it is massively refreshing. It has neroli in it. Again, I can't think of anyone who would not be able to use this. It is a beautiful product. The variations on the two. This is for you if you want more hydration. This is for you if you want to give your face a swift kick and look bright and glowy and lovely. Talking about glow, this is for you. This is Glow Mist with propolis and argan oil. Looks like this. This is 21 natural oils. Now this is for you if you want J-Lo glow. You can use it on naked skin, you can use it on made up skin. I've got a mirror nearby. I'm going to be so misty after this. This is literally pre-filming. I'm going to film, I want to look great. I'm going on stage, I want to look great. I've got an interview, whatever. Whenever you think, either I look dull, I need a boost, I want to look like I've just come in from a run, and you don't run, this one. This one is going to sound vile, but you'll know exactly what I mean when I describe it as this. This is makeup fixing mist. It looks like this. Now, not only does it protect and increase hydration, and it doesn't settle into fine lines or pores, this is hairspray for your face without any of the sticky tackiness or anything grim. If you find your makeup always slips, or you apply a blusher here and then you look an hour later and it's gone, or you contour and it doesn't stay in place, anything like that where you just think, oh, I wish I had a hairspray for my face, which is what we used to hear years ago, makeup fixing mist is for you. It is not going to be sticky. It is not going to be a literal hairspray for the face. It literally does what it says on the tin. If you've got a big event coming up and you think, right, I look amazing, I don't want it to move, you mist, you go on. You can, of course, mist, and then if you want a bit of glow, you can put glow on top. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's do moisturizers, and overnight I'm going to go with this because this is one of my favorites. Okay, H2O Skin Drink looks like this. This is literally water in a tube. You apply, it is a blue gel, you can tap it and you see the water form on the skin. It is the perfect moisturizer for people who want moisture but not oil. If you are really dehydrated, if you are really combination or really acneic, any of the reallys, to be honest, it's the quickest rehydration. It's a massive dose of water. Entirely up to you how you use it. It's even called pure hydration gel. If you do your skin and you think, oh, actually I still feel like I could take a bit more, this is for you. Glowtion Day Dew is a brightening lotion. Looks like this. This is for the morning. Now this literally gives you a glow. It is designed for a dull skin, and what I suggest to literally everyone when I'm pondering in store and I see people come in is you mix it with a H2O. That gives you this beautiful, almost like iridescent sheen that I promise you, if you're feeling ugh and you just think, oh, I don't feel like myself, I don't look like myself, I need something to perk me up. If you mix these two together, you get the perfect recipe for a glowing, hydrating, wet moisturizer that immediately settles on the skin, makes you feel cool, calm, soft, smooth, without any greasiness, any stickiness. Nothing bad to report on that. Thank you, sir. Beauty Sleep Cream is your daily night cream. It's the easiest way of putting it. It says rich night treatment. It looks like this. I think the only people who would not benefit from using this are those of you that are super acneic. Maybe you don't like the feel of a heavier cream. If you fall into the category where you go to bed and you think, oh, I wish I had something a bit more, with a bit more substantiation behind it. I know that isn't a sentence, I'm just going to go with it. This is you, and you can use it every single night. You can also keep it in your arsenal and use it if you're feeling a bit dry. You can use it post beauty treatments that leave you a bit parched. You can use it if the weather suddenly turns. You can use it if you go out jogging at 6 a.m. and your skin feels a bit tight. Put this over your face before you go. Amazing, beautiful product. Couple of serums. I'm kind of going all over the place, but to be honest, there's so much choice, and the Pixi products can be used in so many different ways. It's hard to say, oh, you know, we don't do categories in that kind of, this is a moisturizer, this is a serum. A lot of it can be used cross-pollination. Bit of a dance there. Okay, two serums, Hydrating Milky Serum and Overnight Glow Serum. Hydrating Milky Serum looks like this. This is for you if you are perpetually dehydrated and your makeup never settles into your skin and you're giving up and you hate everyone. You are Hydrating Milky Serum. You could also use it underneath the H2O. You could use it underneath any other moisturizer. You could use it under the Beauty Sleep Cream. If you are dehydrated, Hydrating Milky Serum would be your first port of call. Overnight Glow Serum, I'm going to keep this really easy for you. Concentrated exfoliating gel. It looks like this. This is 10% glycolic acid. This is for you if you want a bit more of an anti-aging step in your night regime. So it's all good and well having the comfort of something like a Beauty Sleep Cream. If you add the Overnight Glow Serum underneath, that will work underneath because, as we know, glycolic is literally designed to help stimulate your collagen production. If you put the Beauty Sleep Cream on top, you're not going to have any adverse reaction from using a 10% glycolic. That is those two. These two came out last year and have been instant sellouts, and it's easy to see why. I'm going to tell you the difference. Rose Flash Balm and Rose Caviar Essence. They look like that. So this one, the essence, is literally encapsulated flower oil suspended in this sort of like serum essence-y gel. And this one is a moisturizer priming mask, hydrating radiance boosting balm. Actually, this one I can read the back of. Hydrating radiance boosting balm is the ultimate solution for waking up lackluster, fatigued skin. Okay, this is, again, you want a burst of wet moisture on the skin. You love rose. You love the idea of the flower oils being suspended in here and they burst onto the face. This is so pleasurable to use. The Rose Flash Balm is Help Me Jesus. There you go. I would put this one on first, put this one on top. Again, they can all be mixed in. You are not, when you choose a brand like Pixi, first of all, and I would put all this below anyway, there's never any animal testing. They give you a list of products that are vegan. If they are not vegan, it's usually because they contain a lactic acid, sometimes a little bit of beeswax. But for the most part, they are one of the most animal-friendly brands available, so bear that in mind as well. I know that's so important to a lot of you. This can also be used as moisturizer or as a treatment. This one can be used as a quick, help me, I need to feel a lovely burst of moisture, but I'm not perpetually dehydrated, if that makes sense. This is a beautiful one for flying because it's small enough, it's really light, it hydrates, but it doesn't feel greasy. Oh, I'm on a roll. Okay, 24 karat eye elixir, the easiest eye cream on the market to use. It's in a rollable. It is super, super cooling when you put it on. It's a really light gel. You literally roll it around the eyes, loaded with peptides. There are eye creams on the market that are £100 to £200 that don't have enough, don't have as many actives in it as this one does. Perfect for you if puffiness is your main concern because there is nothing in there that will exacerbate that problem. Jasmine Oil Blend, Rose Oil Blend. The Rose Oil Blend came first, so I'm going to talk about that one first. This is for you if, well, facial oils first, stop, full stop. If you love a facial oil and you're normal to dry, slightly more mature skin, or any skin, but suitable for you if you are slightly more mature. The Jasmine is a lighter, it's a much more complex oil, but it's also lighter in formulation. So the Jasmine is for you, first of all, anyone can use this one, but it's also for you if you are normal combination, but you know a lot of normal combination skins need some oil because you strip them back. And I've seen it so much in the last few weeks of traveling around and doing events. And most of the time I'm saying to people, please put some oil on your face. So the Jasmine oil is more complicated. It's like a teenager. It's more complicated. And it's great for, I need to sort of recover my radiance, but I don't really typically use a heavy oil. I don't like the feel of oil on my skin. It's borderline dry oil. The Rose Oil Blend is what we use in treatments. This is more oomph for your dollar. This is normal to dry or normal skins. It's much more about nourishing, protecting, and again, it depends entirely at the end of the day on which one you're going to prefer the scent of, because let's face it, we are all snobs when it comes to snoses. Okay. 3 masks. I cannot look at any more videos on Facebook of those hideous black peel off pore things that you just think they're taking their whole face off. They're alcohol laden. My daughter did one and her friends did one and their faces were red for like 2 hours afterwards. I did not purchase said product. Pixi have a much milder version that's much more user friendly for the traditional T-zone. It is called T-zone peel off mask. It looks like this. This is designed to work immediately. It's sort of like a green superfood blend, but it also has the clays that you're going to need to really get into that area around the nose where everyone's obsessed with their pores, but it will do it in a much more gentle fashion. You put it on, let it dry, you can give it sort of a buff off. I would always flannel it off, but what do? You know, it is a peel off. I don't know, I don't get the same satisfaction as peeling off as some of you do, so I'll leave you to it. Glow Mud Mask. This is a 15-minute facial in a bottle. It looks like this. This is designed literally to clean your pores, to give you a lovely glow, but to do it while using aloe vera, that's no joke in the industry, by the way. Mineral rich muds again. This is a supercharged version of the Glow Mud Cleanser. So if you love this, the odds are you will probably love this. Note how little of this you need to use. This should give you an idea. This is why things are sort of sized differently. This is much more intensive. You're going to use it 2-3 times a week max. I'd go twice a week. This you can use every day. Okay, this is the most fun to put on people when they're sitting on counter or when we're doing treatments backstage. Glow O2 Oxygen Mask. This is immediate glow. That's why it's called Glow O2. But you have to watch how it expands on the hand. We use this little insider info. We use this on every single member of Justin Timberlake's band, and they loved it so much they came back every single day at the Brits, 3 days in a row, just before dress rehearsal, just before the main gig. You can see it oxygenates on the skin, gives you an immediate kick, and then it's up to you afterwards. You can either go in with your hydration, go in with your glow, go in with your facial oil, however you want to do it. But it literally forces oxygen into the top layer, just like that. Oh, it smells a dream. And when I say smells a dream, by the way, half the time, I'm not talking about any kind of synthetic fragrance. I mean, it smells a dream because it smells like really lovely skincare. I know it makes no sense. This is for you if you always look tired, if you think, oh no, not today, Deirdre. Glow O2 mask will give you the extra oomph. Now, I'm nearly done in terms of skincare. I just wanted to do 2 special mentions. The Nourishing Lip Polish. This comes with this lovely, I'll make sure you can see this, I'll hold it up. It has this lovely little applicator at the end. And you literally, as you're applying it, it massages the lips. Beautiful, so easy for travel, perfect for the handbag, and it's a screw lid, so you don't get any of the, oh God, it's gone everywhere in my, yeah, that's me normally. And a special mention to the first makeup product that I fell in love with from Pixi. It's Flawless Beauty Primer. It looks like this. This is for you if you want J-Lo glow. You can't do it yourself. You need to fake it till you make it. The joy of this is, although it's called a primer, it actually just gives your face a flawless glow. So you can use it as a primer, or you go in straight away afterwards and put your foundation on, or however you want to do it. But there was a time where I would not take this off of my face. Now, I'm more than happy to try other products, but I always have this in my arsenal. There is a slightly less glow version, slightly more mattifying version that's for you if you're normal to oily or slightly zitty. But if you are my age, or as I say when I'm doing my talks, who's a woman of a certain age? Your Flawless Beauty Primer, trust me. Now, the other thing that Pixi do is they do great kits so that you can see exactly, you can sort of have a taster kit if you like. Fast Flash Facial, which is not easy to say Pixi, I'd appreciate it if you could change that name. Peel and Polish, Glow Tonic and Rose Splash Balm, looks like this. These kits are so handy, and obviously they do well at times like Christmas and stuff, but I thought actually I just grabbed a few because they're perfect. I'm going to make this look better, because if I show this with the Glow Tonic not facing the right way, Amanda is going to text me and go, you could have turned Glow Tonic around. Bit OCD like me. Okay, this is Best of Bright. Now this I think is their best kit because you get Glow Mud Cleanser, Glow Tonic and Glow Mud Mask. So if you want I suppose the easiest way to think of it is technically you could say this is for you if you're sort of slightly normal to dry. This is for you if you're slightly normal to combination. But the joy of Pixi is that you can use both of them with no ill effects. You don't have to worry, you don't have to stress. No one's going to say, oh, that's too harsh for you. Now, that's that done, covered. I'm going to try and shut up now because I think I've done all that in one take and it's about half an hour long. As I said, I will answer your questions below in how I use everything. If you have any technical, in-depth, detailed questions, I'm going to get Manda onto it. Mans. Don't call her Mans, it makes her really angry. Petra is in another time zone, so give her time. Sometimes she'll chime in if we call on her. But in general, I think we are covered. If I've forgotten anything, let me know. I will add it to a sort of supplemental blog post. I hope that was helpful. Just wanted to share the love. It is a brand that's been recommended for the longest time, and I kept saying earlier this year, it's coming, and eventually I just sort of put it in the diary and said, okay, I'm just going to do it in that gap I've got in between these events. I don't know what's next. I think I'm filming an empties video. Hi everyone, what I was actually trying to say was goodbye. Thank you for watching. I'll link everything below, and I don't know what happened to my cameras. I'm having technological disasters lately, but see you soon. Enjoy your bank holiday. Bye.